Hey, it's Diane from DianeHochman.com. I have another great question today. The question is, how do you stay on task? Now, I'm a little bit of a different thinker about topics like this. These are the questions that come up very, very often. People ask these questions. In fact, the next question I have also, in fact, they're going to combine them. Another question was ways of making your why a permanent part of your paradigm. You know, Jim Rohn said, work harder on yourself than you do on your business. Work harder on yourself than you do on your business. And right now I'm in the middle of teaching a course called the Guru Code. I don't know when you'll see this, maybe years from now it'll be available recorded, but right now I'm teaching it live. And we talk about, one of the first things we talk about is that the average new marketer can't answer the question, who are you and what do you stand for? When you know who you are and what you stand for, what you're going for and what you believe in, it's generally not easy. It's generally not hard to stay on task because you know where you're headed. You know, like if I leave Connecticut and I'm driving to San Diego, it's not hard to stay on task because I know my destination is San Diego. So we really have to work harder on the vision of our destination and where we want to land and who we want to take with us than we do the activities that we do on a daily basis. And I'm not diminishing the importance of the daily activities and revenue generating activities, etc. I do them every day. I've been doing them for years and years and years. But it's that vision that keeps me on task. See, I won't go to bed until I meet 10 new people to help them break the bondage of being, you know, an employee if they want to be free. I won't stop until I've created a piece of content every day to go out and share with people. I won't stop. I won't lay my head on the pillow until I've written an email out to my list to, you know, get together with them and share some ideas for the day. So, and my why was the first part of the combination. So I don't have to struggle to, you know, they always say that if you're having trouble moving, your why's not big enough. Your vision isn't there. So you have to work on that, you know, every single day. What do you want? Or here's another great thing to do. Here's a great idea. Focus on what you don't want, okay, and how to get away from it. So, for example, I didn't want to be away from my babies, okay, when they were babies. They're now old. Not that old, but I didn't want to be away from my babies. So I had to figure out how to get out of my job so I can be with my kids. That was my big focus. It was how to get away from what I wanted to be away from. I didn't necessarily know exactly how it was going to manifest, but I knew I had to be with my kids. I had a lot of debt, so I was focusing on how do I pay off my debt? How do I get out of debt? And then I was looking for different ways to monetize on a daily basis. So your vision can be a pulling towards vision. But I got to tell you, in the beginning, it's effective to have a running away vision. What do I want to get away from and how do I manifest it? So I hope those are some ideas, guys, but I have to tell you, when we're doing questions like this, we're generally just not sure of where we're coming from or where we're going. So work on that. What do you want to get away from? Where do you want to go to? Answer those questions and look at them every day and think about them every day and find your passion around those things every day. And the business part, I hate to minimize it, but the business part becomes fairly easy because when you have that energy circulating when you're going, you know, it's crazy. In fact, I want to give a shout out to Trisha. Hang on a second, because I want to say this right. Shoot. Hang with me. Trisha Barnes. And her cutie hubby, who I've known for years, and I'll make sure I tag you, Trisha, you know I said this. Those guys, when I met them, they were just starting out. This was many years ago, and I worked with my business partner and mentor, and they didn't have their full direction, but they had this kind of energy, and I'm watching them now, and they're attracting people like crazy, and they're making money, and they're evolving. And it's not because they complicated their marketing. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in there seeing it on a daily basis, but I don't think they've complicated their marketing. I think they keep it really light and simple. I think more than anything, they are just being who they are and standing for what they love. These guys love to travel around the country. They love to RV. They love to be free. They can't be shackled in a cubicle. And the more they talk about it and the more they oscillate around it, the more people are being attracted to them. It's not about all the business stuff. It's about an energy and letting people know that you have the energy that they're seeking. So I hope that helps you guys. Trisha, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. It's just been spectacular to watch you guys and everybody else that's coming down the road. Think about it. Just think Tasmanian devil and spin around in your mind and oscillate and let people know this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is why I'm going. It's not hard to stay on task when there's something passionate. And I want you to think about that in your life. Think about the times when you were in love as a kid and you knew where his locker was or where her locker was or how she walked home or what her favorite flavor ice cream was. You didn't have to think about staying on task. You were in state. When there was something you wanted more than anything when you were a little kid, go back and watch A Christmas Story, and the kid, all he wants is that BB gun. He doesn't need focus. He doesn't need checklists. He doesn't need, day planners. The kid can't help but thinking about it. Who are you? Where are you going? And what are you running from? Guys, DianeHochman.com. Come over and visit, put in your name and email, and let's talk some more about these ideas. I'll see you guys later.